Hello, everybody. It is Auntie, and I am alive and finally back in living color. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for being here. And to all of my nieces and nephews, thank you so much. For your continued support. I know that I was supposed to come out, but your auntie has been under the weather. And a lot of times, hi everybody. Hi everybody. A lot of times your auntie can push past it. I have pushed past a lot of stuff. But this one, I could not push back. Your auntie was dead to the bed. You hear what I'm saying? I mean, I'm talking about like dead to the bed. As you all know, I'm in school, and I think being up late nights, and it got blistery cold here. It all just finally took its toll on me. My daughter came home on Friday and attempted with everything she had in her to bring her mommy back up to snuff. So I am glad to be feeling better. A lot of times when I was coming out on the videos, you would hear me sniffing and snorting and doing all kinds of stuff. And it just really caught up with your auntie, and coupled with some other things that I have physically been going through, your auntie was out of it. But I'm back today. I'm back. Yes, my Ayana Azan videos will be up shortly after I do this. Or if not, then it'll be up in the morning for your viewing pleasure. But I'm so glad to be out here, and I know that you all are glad your auntie's back. I can feel your love. Thank you to everybody who reached out to me and was like, Auntie, you okay? I know that some of you all have also sent me emails. I have not picked up my laptop, I think, since Monday. Gosh, I don't even know if it was Monday. But I haven't picked it up. But tomorrow I will still be home resting and recuperating. And so hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to pick that old laptop up and be able to respond to any emails that you all have sent me. I wanted to come out here and talk about a video that has been uploaded by a fellow YouTuber who covers 90 Day Fiance. As you know, there are a few of us who cover 90 Day Fiance. Myself, Wah, just call me Wah, covers it, and a gentleman by the name of Keith Brooks. And so what I wanted to talk about was a video that Mr. Brooks has uploaded. Hi, Mr. Brooks. And I want to talk about the little skank that he interviewed. Yeah, y'all. Do you want to talk about it? Then we're going to talk about it together. So for all of you all who have never visited his channel, he does basically the same thing that I do. Talk about 90 Day Fiance. And he has also had the opportunity to interview some people. And as you all, if you all go back on my videos from 90 Day Fiance, I alluded to the fact that I had been receiving some emails in my box from some women who were making allegations that they were in love affairs with our boy, Azan, Pimp Daddy, Mac Daddy of them all. Okay? Allegedly. And I was getting those emails in my box and stuff like that, and I have reached out to a couple of them. I was not at the time, as I said in that video, I was not willing to discuss that. Number one, I did not have receipts. And I believe that before you go out and you talk about something that someone has, you need to have receipts. And I don't mean Instagram stuff. I mean, like, you really got to have substantial evidence before you can go out and defame somebody's character or have somebody else defame their character. As you all know, this is a family channel, and we come out here and we talk about them. Now, we read them from the rooters to the tutor. But what I did not want was for my channel to be one of those channels where people could come out and say anything that they wanted to say about anybody. And so I had reached back out to some of those young ladies, and I told them unless they had substantial enough receipts, that I would not do that. Also, I did not want my channel to be one of those messy channels where I'm interviewing people, and they basically have a motive for doing it. And so I've known about this for quite some time. I have alluded to the fact, I've hinted to the fact, and I've also stated that I knew about, these alleged girlfriends and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm glad that he broke the story, because now it gives your auntie an opportunity to talk about it, and not really in detail, but just kind of high level, because there's absolutely probably more to come. Allegedly, according to this young lady, she was a girlfriend of Azan's. And she says, allegedly, that she loved Keith Brooks. And, she had reached out to him. He ignored her, and she reached back out again, and he took the interview. He says that he didn't do, these interviews for money, but he sure got a whole lot of damn ads at the bottom. And I told him, you know what? Ain't no need of you coming out and faking and saying that you're not trying to get this, get money out of this or anything like that, when you got a gazillion ads in your video. Get your money, get your papers, get your coins, Keith. Do what you're going to do. But what I wasn't going to do was turn my channel into one of those kind of channels. We're going to come out here and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to give our opinions about this stuff. But I'm not going to maliciously come out here and tear somebody's reputation or their character down. But since they went on and, did that for us, let's go ahead on and get busy. Shall we? So I went out there and I listened to, this young lady. I don't know if somebody was doing the interpretation for him, because he said that the girl did it in Spanish. So I don't know if he had somebody to translate it or whatever it is. But whoever the girl was, I mean, use somebody else next time, because her voice just sounded like she was reading off of a sheet of paper. And so it became very hard to follow her story or to believe her story. Now, some of it does confirm some of the things that I have been getting in my box and everything. It did kind of confirm some stuff that I have been getting in my box. But I think that this woman had motives. Number one, she was a sugar mama, just like Nicole, just like all the other women that she alleges was in his life. I thought that it was very stupid, and it wasn't. She thought that this interview was going to be self-serving, and that she was going to, tear Azan down, and make Azan look bad, and he's just this cheap guy. But really, basically, the whole time when I listened to the young lady, the whole time she was just talking about Nicole. She talked about how fat Nicole was, and, all that kind of stuff, and she giggled and laughed and all of that kind of stuff. I just pray that the metabolism God, sweet pea, don't slow your stuff down. You understand what I'm saying? You end up finding yourself being a big, fat Spanish Oompa Loompa. But anyway, I digress. So, this particular woman goes out there and she says that, she was sitting there, she had went out on this site to meet people from around the world. Some online site. She said that Azan hit her up and everything. And she was like, oh, I was shocked that he hit me up and that he DM'd me. What the hell would you be shocked for? Didn't you say you went on an online site to meet people? So you went on an online site to meet people, and it is what it is. I mean, stop faking and fronting about, who you are and what you were out there to do. So anyway, she says that she met Azan on this line and everything. And, they were talking and getting to know one another. I guess that's what the hell people do on online sites anyway. I don't know. So, she's getting to meet him and everything. And then she says that she made all these plans to go out there and to be with him. And so I'm saying, well, God, she said that she met him in August, and automatically, she's ready to fly out there and meet some guy, some online guy. That's how a lot of women and men and children get abducted, by meeting these people online and thinking that you know somebody because you talk to them, you talk to them online, so now you think that you know them. You don't know him, but anyway, I digress so we can get through the story. So she says that, she wanted to meet him, and he said that he couldn't meet her because he was going somewhere to see his sick grandmother. Now, allegedly, this is what Azan has used several times with different women. And, it is what it is. So she said she didn't go. So she said that, Azan was sending her some pictures, and she saw this big, white whale in the background. She said he was standing on sand dunes and all of that kind of stuff. And she saw this big fat white whale with this little girl. So, basically, she's laughing and everything and talking about, who's the big, the big woman in the background. And he's like, oh, she's just a tourist. Like, who would believe that some woman that's standing in the back of all of your pictures? She said that Nicole was in the back of every picture. So I'm just thinking to myself, then you're a desperado. And whatever happens to you needs to happen to you. Because if you know that this man has a woman, or you suspect that he has a woman, why would you continue on the conversation? And then you go out there on this man's thing and you put this video up with your dumb. So anyway, she goes, she says that he tells her that it was a tourist. Then all of a sudden, he knows her so well that he can sit there and talk about Nicole and tell her that, he's on some television show and he doesn't want her to watch the show, and, and she's not supposed to watch the show, but he likes her and he wants to have a relationship with her. And in the midst of him saying that he wants to have a relationship with this chick, she goes on to talk about that he has this girlfriend in Morocco that she knows about. See, here's the thing though, boo. When you're a sugar mama, you have to be satisfied with the position that you find yourself in. See, the whole thing about it in a nutshell, if you're going to, pay for a man and fly out for a man and call a man and text the man and talk about another woman to the man, then what you need to do, boo, is you need to hold your role. Because, your role, I don't know why he put girlfriend on there, because if she was a girlfriend, it wasn't in the contents of being in a relationship. She was a girl who had a friend, because the whole time he was straight up, according to her, excuse my head, y'all, according to her, he was very clear about what he was doing. So why you will come out here and be a bitter woman and get on somebody's YouTube channel and reveal your stupidity, your desperation to have this man from Morocco, I don't know. But I tell you what, boo, the best thing that you could have did for yourself was stayed up in somebody's inbox. The best thing you could have did, because see, here's the thing about it. Now we're YouTubers, and we do what we do with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop. And so we come out and we report the story. We don't start the story. We just report the story as we see it. Keith has a duty to, make YouTube videos about 90 Day Fiance individuals, just like I do, just like Just Call Me Wad does. That's what we do. What he didn't have the duty to tell you was how dumb you were going to look. Because the only thing that he wanted to do was make them papers. See, he wanted to get a like, a click, and a subscribe to his channel. So Keith didn't tell you how dumb that ass was going to look. And he also didn't tell you that 9 times out of 10 that Auntie was going to come out here and give her opinion about what she thought about your dumb ass. Okay? Auntie can't drink anything, so y'all cling for me. So the woman knows about Nicole because she says that he told her about Nicole and the baby. She knew about the girlfriend in Morocco and still flew out to Morocco to go and visit him. Yes, you heard me correctly. She knew about Nicole. She knew about the baby. She knew about his Moroccan girlfriend. And yet she still flew out to see him. She got her a ticket, a round-trip ticket, to go and visit Azan. Stayed in a hotel. She indicated that she stayed in the same hotel that he worked in. How dumb. So she goes out there. She stays in the hotel. He tells her that he's the manager of the hotel. She finds out while she's there that he is just the dishwasher. How dumb and how young is this girl, Keith? Like, is she two? Is she in her terrible twos? So she goes out there. She stays in a hotel. And she says the whole time she's there, he's pimping her for money. She said that when she sat down with him at dinner time, he didn't even flinch when the bill came. When the bill came, he just was like, here you go, sugar mama, you pay for it. She said he even asked her to buy him some clothes. She said, and guess what? I was stupid and I did it. But you talking about Nicole? See, you felt like Nicole was your competition. See, Nicole won for whatever the prize was. You know, sometimes when you go, you know, to the casino, that's how they say, you know, some of the old women say, casino. When you go to the casino and you put that money in there, see, scared money don't win. Nicole's money won't skid. Nicole said at the end of the day, I don't care how stupid I am, I'm going to win the grand prize, which is Azan. See, but you had scared money. Your money was weekend money for Azan. She said that when she sat down in the restaurants with him and they would put the bill on the table, that he wouldn't even get up and go to the bathroom to try to act like he was going to pay the bill. So, sugar mama, know your role. When you're going out there, you need to make sure the next time you go out there for some online man, you need to make sure your pockets are full. And you know what? You need to make sure, sugar mama, that when that check comes to the table, that you don't even let it hit the table, that you take it right on out of the waiter or the waitress's hand, sugar mama. And so sugar mama says that, you know, he went on and, you know, asked her for some clothes. And sugar mama said, I went and brought them. And you want somebody's YouTube channel talking about what? Talking about who? You made yourself look very dumb. You made yourself look real stupid. Because at the end of the day, you came over there. You stayed 5 days. You said you had fun with him. What kind of fun? You sat there and you talked about Nicole and about how fat she was and how she wouldn't eat the Moroccan food And you know, when they gave her the food, she kept telling him, you need to go and get fast food, and you need to go and get this. And how angry and mad and upset he was because she kept pimping him out for a hamburger. She had the nerve to say that he said that watching Nicole eat was like watching a camel eat. And this is the man that you went out to Morocco to stay with? You proud to say that this is the kind of a man that would degrade and talk about a woman like that? You got the nerve to go out there and do an interview and think you're going to get sympathy from Auntie? Oh, hell to the no. You done got it all twisted. You got the game all twisted. It's all twisted. See, because what you are is you one of them gotcha women. You one of them women that'll sleep with somebody's man behind their back. Because won't that what you was doing? Didn't you go on out there on your own and say out there on Keith Brooks' channel that you was making sure that you went out there, but you knew about Nicole? So you one of them type of women that can't be trusted, allegedly? Is that how you rolling? I'm just asking a question. I ain't making a statement. I ain't making no accusation. I'm asking the question. Are you one of them women who will sleep with your girlfriend's man behind her back and think that you got something on her and that you're better than her because what? Your body is slim? You're just as dumb? You're just as dumb as Nicole. And then you're the one who knew about everybody, but you got flattered when he asked you to marry him. You sit there on this man's channel. You sit there on this man's channel and make a statement and say, well, you know, I could not believe that he asked me to marry him and then asked me for the money for the ring. Why couldn't you? You've been paying for everything else, you and Nicole and all the other women. And so why are you hating? Let me tell you something. Don't get mad at him when he playing the game. If Azan is out here pimping women from England to France and from China and Japan and all these old kind of stuff, what that got to do with you, boo? When you out there, you out there contributing to the cause. You're out there giving him the dineros. You're giving him the paper. So you go out there and you spill the beans. Why? Because you bitter and you mad? Because you didn't win? You bitter and you mad because now Nicole is flying her big ass out there with her daughter? You mad now? You big mad or you little mad? Which mad are you? Sound like you gigantic mad to me. You didn't make yourself look good by coming out here and tearing that woman down. And that's why, you know what? I didn't choose to do an interview. I didn't choose to get into the messy stuff. Because at the end of the day, you were you participated in the fiasco. You participated in the facade. You're going to sit out there and say how the family didn't like Nicole and they were disgusted by her. I already heard that story from a very reliable source that he never went anywhere with her, that he was totally humiliated. But you're going to sit there and talk about she's fat and you know the girl is hungry. I'm fat and I'm hungry too. You going to feed me? What restaurant you going to take me to? Or do I got to have something slinging between my legs before you would do that? See, what you need to do is get you some self-esteem. You need to get you some self-awareness. Okay? You need to grow up. You need to understand that the game is the game and you were a willing participant in that game. That you are the one who made sure that he was unavailable that week to Nicole. But guess what Nicole did? Nicole said, I'm going to send you a check. So guess what Azan did? Azan said, I ain't got to work no more because I'm getting money from you. I'm getting money from Nicole. She said that, you know, Azan was sending, that Nicole was sending him like $300 to $500 every 2 weeks. Okay, and we already know Nicole, something is wrong with Nicole and that she's one French fry short of a Happy Meal. We already know that. We didn't need you to come out there. But we thank you Because you know what? It's a teaching lesson. It's a lesson for you. You sit out there and you laugh and you kiki and you ha 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 because you really think that you want. Boo, you just made yourself look stupid. It's a good thing that you didn't reveal your name or your picture because you look really dumb. You sound dumb. Whoever was reading it read it dumbly. Okay? It was dumb. It was stupid. You are one of those type of women that I could not be a friend with because you ain't loyal to anybody. You had no right to come out here and call yourself squealing on Azan when you just sat up there and squealed on yourself. You told your own tea. And you're so stupid that you didn't even realize you told your own tea. You showed how disloyal you were and how much disrespect you have for yourself. Because a woman who respects herself doesn't come out there and spill no woman's tea like that and tear her down and then brag about being with her man. And then she talked about how Azan went over to France and went over to France and was dating 25 women. You go ahead, Azan. Don't hate the player, hate the game. He just trying to earn the diamonds on his pimp cup. And as far as I'm concerned, he did. There's some people, that's what they do. If this is this man's way of earning the income, do what you do. Just don't do it to me. And don't do it to anybody I love. You should be embarrassed. Because you got hoodwinked. You got bamboozled. You got tricked. And you thought that Azan loved you? Didn't you see how disrespectful he was to Nicole? And you gonna sit up there and laugh and think it's hilarious that he calls her the Hamburglar because she likes to eat hamburgers. You thought that was funny. You thought that was a straight kiki. And you know what? It may have been. But coming from another woman, nah, boo. That wasn't cool. Especially when you wanted her man the whole time. And you sat there and you co-signed on everything he did. And you came out there and did an interview thinking you was going to get what? Sympathy? Empathy? Not from this channel. Not from this one. And yes, we'll read a woman from the rooter to the tutor when she deserves it. But what we not going to do is get up here and brag about being with somebody else's man. And Azan is, keep doing him. According to you, he's basically a gigolo. He's a pimp. You indicated that Azan was going to go over to Korea, that he started liking Korean women because if he dated Korean women and he moved over to Korea and he married them, then it's easy for him to get his visa to the United States. But when he went over to Korea or wherever you said he went, and when he went over there, they denied him entry. And so he sat in the airport for 3 days waiting for money from Nicole. Why you didn't send it? You wanted a wedding ring, didn't you? Why you didn't send the money? Because you didn't have it? He tapped you out on your little vacation when you went over there? Yeah, Nicole's stupid. Because what woman would sit up there? Let me tell you something. The woman he came over there to Korea or China or wherever the hell he went, she should have been the one who paid for him to go back. This man's serious about his game. He's serious about his game. And you know what the thing about it is? I can't knock the man hustle. I can't knock Azan's hustle. If women are stupid enough, or men, if you're stupid enough to give somebody your money, to take somebody shopping that you just met in France at a hotel who claims that they're a personal trainer, but they don't have enough money to press their hair out, you ought to be taken for bad. And I know that some people going to disagree with me down in the comments section. Do what you do with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop. But if you are dumb enough to give somebody money like that, have at it, Azan. Get your pimp cup, boo. Get your diamonds and your rhinestones and your rubies and your turquoises and your emeralds in your cup. Do what you gotta do, boo. I ain't mad at him. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not mad at him. And at the same time, I ain't mad at Nicole for making him and his family embarrassed. I ain't mad at her for going up in there, up in the family house and acting a complete monkey fool. I ain't mad at her either, because guess what? You said that he laughs when he takes her up on the dunes and takes her to the gym because he wanted to see her in pain, and you thought that that was funny. But guess what? The pain is on him. He talking about he getting a TLC check and all this old kind of stuff, allegedly. Now, all of this stuff that I'm saying on here is what the girl said on Keith's thing. So don't come for Auntie. Because I tried to keep your secret a secret. I tried to help you not look like the butthole that you end up looking like. I tried to keep your stuff under wraps. You and all the other little girls that's alleged. And you know what? You told me he was asking you for naked pics. Quiet as is kept. Ain't you the one that was in my inbox saying that you felt devastated and you were scared that your family was going to find out that you had, sent him some pics? What's that, Sarah? Who was that? What Leon talking about? What's going on? Ain't nothing wrong with naked pics, Danielle. If you don't mind them getting out. Ain't nothing wrong with them if you don't mind them getting out. But you were scared that they was going to get out, weren't you? Ain't that what you was saying in my box? Ain't that what you was saying up in my email box? So you thought that you would get ahead of it? Is that you? Is that you or is that the other girl? I'm confused. Since your name and everything didn't get revealed, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was you that was in my box telling me how scared you was that your daddy was going to find out that you had sent him these naked pictures and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because, allegedly, he had threatened you to reveal them all out there on the internet and everything. Have you been looking lately? Has he posted anything? Was that you? Or was that the other girl? That probably was the other girl. That won't you. That won't you. Sometimes it's just best to be in the background. Sometimes it's just best to just take that L. Sometimes it's just best to take the loss. Especially when you've been shiesty and dirty yourself. Sometimes it's just worth it to do it. Sometimes it's just worth it to do it. So, if Azan is doing all these things that you said he's doing, you was a cohort. Because you knew and you didn't want anybody. Because you thought that you was going to get married to him. Except for you couldn't afford your own ring. Ain't that a damn shame? Ain't that a shame? How low you must feel today. How you feeling? You said that, going out there and telling your story, now you feel vindicated. Vindicated from what? The hole you dug for yourself. Because that's exactly what you did. You dug a hole for yourself. Let me tell you something to my nieces and my nephews out here. There is always going to be somebody who's going to have a game and try to get your money. There's always going to be somebody out there that is going to tell you that they love you and they don't mean it. All for their own selfish gain. You have to take pride in yourself. You have to love yourself more than you love the company you're in. You have to know what you are worthy of and what you are not. You have to know what your negotiables are and what your non negotiables are. And whatever they may be, you have to stand to it. You have to stand by it. If you suspect it, it's so. If you think that your man or your woman is cheating on you, they are. There's never a time when I have thought a thing and it wasn't. And a lot of times we want to turn a blind eye and not look at reality. But let me tell you something. Reality will bite you in your ass if you don't gently hold it by the hand and follow it. Because reality has a way of being kind to you when it first warns you. You can take reality by the hand and walk yourself in and through and out of that situation. But if you continue to ignore your girlfriend or your boyfriend reality, it will come back and it will bite you in your eyes. Because one thing about reality is it's a truth teller. It will tell you the truth about you and about other people. Don't ever think that reality is not your friend, because reality only knows what's true. It doesn't bring you any false information. So when this girl saw Nicole standing in the background, reality was trying to gently grab her by the hand and say, hey, this ain't what you think it is. And that girl in the background is what you think it is. But see, when you compromise with reality and you try to create your own reality, then you go on people's YouTube channels and do interviews. And the thing about it is the embarrassment of it all won't even allow you to show your face, won't even allow you to give your name, won't even allow you to reveal your true identity. But we see you, girlfriend. We see you. And now at the end of the day, you've got to live with your reality. This is now your reality, kicking that ass. Okay? You didn't make Azan look bad. You made Azan look like a pimp. Maybe he is a pimp, maybe he ain't. That's up for those women to describe. But you know what? It looks like to me he's a businessman. Fee for service. Fee for service! Isn't that what capitalism is all about? Isn't that the American way? If he deceives Nicole, it's because Nicole has created her own reality. If he deceives the little girlfriend that you said he had in Morocco, it's because she's created her own reality. See, because she knows. You said she sees everything. And that's why, your auntie didn't take the calls. She didn't bite. She didn't bite when I could have been. Sometimes you got to know what to get in and what not to get in. What to expose and what not to expose. And even Keith said that he started not to do it, but people influenced him to do it. Sometimes you got to go with your first instinct, because what you don't want your channel to turn into is a smut channel. And that is one thing that I made sure that I did not do, that I did not bring you all something that was not verified. And if I'm going to bring you an interview, I want to bring you an interview that has some substance, not a one-sided story where she's telling all of this stuff and demeaning and tearing people down and being malicious and vindictive. I ain't going to bring y'all no stuff like that, because we are a family out here. And you know what, Keith? I'm hoping that you open up the door and that you allow Azan an opportunity to tell his truth. And that you allow Nicole an opportunity to tell her truth. Now I know that you said that Karini, you allege that Karini has a boyfriend who's going to be popping up in the new season. You just spilling all kinds of little dirty tea, ain't you, Key? You go ahead, boy. I see you. You want to come up, but you know what? You have to make sure that you keep your integrity. I don't blame you for getting interviews. I salute you. I salute you. But make sure you keep your integrity intact. So anyway, I'm gonna put my glasses on. I have not seen and heard from you all in a while. Um, Hi Tasha, Sarah, you got a. I'm sure you got. Is this the Keith who would do anything for a liking? Yes, Cynthia M. It is. Pepe, I tried to correct him once. Okay. Allegedly. Hi, Zena64. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Janice. Love you, Nola, baby. I saw you out there on Much Love, Kentucky, Nola, baby. I know we like the same PayPal. Azan is gathering his tricks. Hi, Josie F. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Cotton Candy. Cutie02. Love you too, sweetie pie. Hi, Roxanne. Okay. Hi, Jaden 2.0. You said you back. Hi, sweetie. Mwah. Hi, Jeanette Trinidad. Hi, Rochelle Russell. Auntie, you are telling the truth. Sidetrack. Auntie, how is school going? Nessa G, I am so glad you asked. School is going crazy. I have been spending every waking moment studying. Excuse me. Might be getting sick. I've lost a couple of days of studying, but school is really going well. Hopefully, I'll be graduating on the 24th of April, and I cannot wait to be finished with school. But thank you so much, sweetie, for asking me about it. Hey, Auntie, please start reviews on Hustle and Soul and get in that as this show is unbelievable. Oh, my God. Okay, I'll look at how many aunties are there anyway. I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, my God, I came in the house and didn't speak. Hi, Auntie. Hey, Janet Jackson. Hi, Sweetie Pie. Love you too, Cynthia Drake. Good for you, Michelle Rodriguez. How are you? Hi, Jessica Dunn. Thank you, Victoria. Hey, Gracie Mac, I miss you too. Hi, Miss Michelle. I'm for Renee Denigris. I heard that it's supposed to be coming back sometime in the summertime. I'm hoping it does come back sometime in the summertime because then I'll have some free time. Like right now, I do not have any free time. Like I'll be squeezing stuff in. After I do this, I'm going to be uploading my reviews on the Yana Fix My Life. Like this is like the first day like I've been like feeling like I could be out of the bed, and of course I had to take my daughter back to school, and it's just been rough. So I'm hoping that it comes back in the summertime so that we all could get down and dirty and all that old kind of stuff. I can't wait either, Clinique. How are you, sweetie? Hi, Robin Yaski. Oh, thank you, Sandra Sanchez. She said things better for me. Oh, hi, Jennifer. Hi, Samantha Asia. Oh, she said, I'm sick too, Auntie. I hope you feel better soon and that somebody comes over and takes good care of you and helps you through it. Hi, Merlin, Alfred. Hi, sweetie. Oh, I miss you too, Leora Judah Lightwood. Oh, thank you, Emma. That's so sweet. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be back. I miss y'all so much when I'm gone. I'm like, oh my God. Hi, Miss Much Love, Beauty and Fragrances. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead on and get into my other reviews that I have to do for Ayana Fix My Life. I think that this has been long enough. But y'all, you know what? Oh, thank you, Josie F. You are so sweet. Hi, Queen Stars, my world. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Tasha Smith. Girl, let me tell you, Tasha, you stay down in that comment section. All right, love y'all to pieces. Thank you so much for being here. I will keep y'all updated. And like I said, I'm gonna put up my Ayana Fix My Life reviews. If it's not tonight, it will be first thing in the morning. I love y'all so much, y'all. Tomorrow's Monday. Have a great week on purpose. Don't forget that to join me on Instagram. If you Auntie, I have been coming out several times on Instagram. I like Instagram because I can go face to face and live with you all. If you are trying to reach me on Instagram and you don't have any followers, let's say you just create a new Instagram page because you want to be connected to us on Instagram, please make sure that you send your username to Sarah so that I know who you are. Because if you only have 0 followers and you're only following 0 people, I won't approve you. But if I know who you are and I know your Instagram handle, I'll make sure. And also, don't forget that there is a Facebook page out there, the Cozy Cousins Corner, I believe it is. Make sure that you follow that as well. And I'll have Sarah put that down in the comment section and I'll pin that to the top. Also, for all of you all who have not seen